the journey that the customer takes is unique to the individual customer. No two people's journeys are the same. So we need to break out of our silos.
The only way we can create genuine authenticity is by really, really getting very, very close to our audience. But not just at the point of inception, at the point of creation, or ideation, the point every single moment where it may have an impact on that audience. It gets run through that committee, and that, and again, and because they feel engaged, and I think there's somebody up there saying we want to feel part of the brand, we want to feel like we're giving input. Now, we can't give that to every customer, but if we can make our consumers understand that people like them, people that have that connection to the brand, that involvement, that access, that influence within the brand, if we can make that come across, which I think we're getting better and better at, it starts to answer some of that question about making the community, the wider community, feel more and more part of what we're doing.
I think what the creator economy has really done is it is displaced where trust normally sat, and that was with brands and with publications and with titles, and it doesn't sit with them anymore. It sits with individuals because people want to follow and learn and discover from people who feel like them and look like them. So trust is the most valuable thing we have in 2025. Whether you're a brand, whether you're a creator, whether you're a platform, trust is the only thing that you can keep investing in.
With all due respect to the creator economy, certainly for our audience, there is a real, very tangible degree of skepticism about somebody saying you should buy this product, and I hear from my own kids all the time.
But with trust, everything else changes. Trust then changes discovery. So the creator economy is also really disrupted where consumers are discovering their products and their next kind of purchase. So you have trust, you have discovery, and then that ultimately affects product, and it affects what the audience demand to see from brands.
So promotional sales are driving 53% of e-commerce sales today, and brick and mortar it's slightly less at 40%. And I think another thing that speaks to the price consciousness of the consumer is just this evolving trend of dupes as well that we're continuously seeing coming into the marketplace now. And 36% of customers are, suggesting that they're investing in these dupes. For me, it's very much a balance of being empathetic to the consumer needs, because it is a consumer need, whilst at the same time balancing against the protection of your brand equity and your profitability. So I think there has to be at the very centre of this a message around the perception of value that we can add.
Our concept is something called the beauty ripple. So Gen Z sort of like hit the water, they influence down, and they raise Gen Alpha to be these beauty obsessed consumers. They influence up, and they influence millennials and Gen X in the way that we sort of shop for beauty. If one day I'm at a brand and I'm at the very top, I would live in the comments of my social media platforms, because anything you want to know about your brand, your audience is already telling you in the comments. Like, it's right there, black and white. So I think that can't be underestimated.